Hey everybody, it's Amy and
Jim
from Amy Sews, Amy Bachman Sew and Quilt. We're here today for Make It Monday.
Yay.
It's a beautiful day in our neighborhood today. So today we're going to I'm here, but I'm not doing it. Jim's doing Invisible Zippers. So take it away, James.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know if you've ever tried making an invisible zipper before. It's usually not the easiest thing to do because a lot of times they go and tell you to go and buy the little plastic foot adapter that sometimes fits your machine and sometimes stays in place. I know whenever I first got mine, I went and bought the foot and everything I needed and basically put the zipper in and out about 10 to 15 times, and I still wasn't really happy with it. And then I found that I had a better zipper foot in my accessory tray, and that foot is my Pintock foot. And if you haven't heard of a Pintock foot, that's probably because you're either not a rock star sewer like Martha Pullen or a subscriber to Classic Sewing Magazine. But what it does is when you pop in a double needle or twin needle, it'll do rows of raised fabric or Pintocks, just like that.
It's one of my favorite things to do on knits. Like it pops,
Yeah,
like
and it actually gives you a little more elasticity in that garment too. So there's a lot of things you could do with it, not just heirloom sewing. But whenever I was first working with my Pintucking, I kept thinking I could do something a little more with that foot. And I found it's the perfect foot to put in an invisible zipper. And basically, you do all the same things that you would do with the invisible zipper application. You would press it flat like I did here on this one. And then when you take the zipper, sorry, not the zipper foot, but the Pintock foot on, you'll see that it fits, here we go, right over the zipper teeth because the back of the foot is all grooved. Whoops, like that. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to have the foot sitting right on top of the tape, and you're going to line it up where you want to sew, and then you just reposition your needle, and the tape will just slide right under the foot. It'll actually self-feed in. So all you may have to do is maybe put a little glue stick on the seam allowance part of the zipper, or a couple pins, whatever, just to hold it in place while you sew. You would then pop it on, position your needle to be exactly where you want it to go. And usually when they tell you on the directions, it's in like that little weft of weaving that they have there with a little gap. And you'll find the perfect position for yourself when you start to sew. And you just line up your needle by moving your needle positions over, sewing right down one side, go to the other side. And then when you zip up your zipper, it's flawlessly attached. It's okay.
Morning, Rain. Good morning, Rebecca. Kirill, Sue, Betty.
Everybody's here.
Everybody's here today.
Yeah.
Everybody's here today.
Yep. That's it.
No.
We're good. You want me to? You want more?
I don't know. Are you going to put it in? No.
I don't have to, but you want me to?
Okay.
Okay. Really, because I don't have a whole length of garment here, but basically, again, you just go and position it, move your
camera.
Oops. And like here, I just dropped it down, and I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit more.
So they always give you this kind of, I'm going to use the word janky, little
But
plastic foot that you can use for your invisible zipper applications, right? And it never fits your machine, and it's just bizarre. So
or it pops off.
Yes.
But see how I'm moving the needle over, and then you can just guide the needle over to be where exactly you want it to sew.
Right. Yeah.
And what I kind of like about doing, especially with this, because this foot's wider than the one I have at home, what I like about this one is that foot holds the entire width of the zipper tape down.
Right. You're not just trying to squeeze it in.
Right. And the other ones are much smaller. And this way it'll hold it. Then it's almost like it's pressing it in place, which means my seam allowance of my garment is going to be perfectly flat while I sew it in too.
Right. And this is for an invisible zipper, not for a traditional exposed zipper, right?
Yeah.
So it's a different technique. That's why this foot makes a difference. And plus Pintucks are good too. So,
and of course they do come in different sizes.
Different sizes, right? So check with your manufacturer to make sure you have
the right one.
Right. You don't want a big welting foot. That's not going to do you much good.
Right. But then again, I have used the larger ones to put in a regular zipper.
Oh, okay. Of course you would.
I'm sorry. I'm different. I'm special.
Special. Right.
And if you don't have the zipper foot,
call me. Right. Exactly. You can call me. That's fine. anyhow, yeah, Carlotta, this is only for an invisible zipper. You're gonna need a regular zipper foot for your putting in a traditional zipper.
Yeah.
Yes. In most
Amy,
cases without.
Amy, well, I won't.
Right. It's okay.
Because I'm so different.
Jim is very different.
Thank you.
So anyhow, so how's everybody doing? There's not a whole lot. Anybody got going on? Anything fun? We've been dealing with blown over trees and the horrific windstorms
shingles.
we've had. Lost shingles, the whole 9 yards. So anyhow, hi Vicky, Fran, everybody's popping in. Everybody pops in later.
And Margie,
on Monday. Yep. So yeah, Margie's there. Margie's getting ready for the quilt show at the Meadowlands Racetrack and Casino this weekend.
And where are you going?
I'm going to be in Lancaster with Zach. We're doing the Genome booth down there. So I can't name the place. It's off of Route 30. Anyhow, they moved it from where it was last year. And then Jim's next appearance is Akron.
Akron, yep.
Right. So
that's right after VDTA.
So the Sewing and Vacuum Trade Association, Jim and I are both teaching there. It's just a B2B kind of situation. Mm-hmm. So looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I think Vegas, baby. Yes. All right. Well, that's a very quick Make It Monday. Mm-hmm. So that's just your little tip. Bust out your Pintucking Foot for your invisible zippers and have a terrific sewing day, because the more you know,
the more you sew.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye-bye.